Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Has this at the 6. He's going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Finds it back, Kyron Williams. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. He's Alshire that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And it's 3rd down now.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Now Stafford again. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. A solid gain on that play block. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. First and goal, here's Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Has it in close. Touchdown, LA! The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, Stafford. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Looking slant route, complete. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Stafford back to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Blue 60.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they come away with some points on that series.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
9 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stroud off the play fake. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Waiting. 50. 59.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Pass complete to Campbell. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To throw, Stafford. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So second down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Ready. 280, 59. Stay home. Stay home. I got one. Stay home.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment. Position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That finds Adams downfield. And they stop him. He's marked it. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Stafford now against the blitz. And a 16-point ball game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. To the air, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Texans have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Stroud now on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
21. 53. White. Zebra.
Stafford now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Stafford from the gun. Nakua here. He's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. But the catch moves him to the 48.
First down, Texans.
First and 10, or on to Mixon. His push straight ahead, nets maybe a yard at most. Stop made by Fienz.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Front pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Hey, uno.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Stroud's going to throw for it. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Blue 60.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Play.
He's back to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And the deep ball falls incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And they're not going to get anything into this call, Brock. He's hauled down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Running for it, Mixon. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun now for Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well. Like so many in the league today, this defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
On first down, here's Stafford. So blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. That play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Chased out to his right. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Got him, man. That's Nakua. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Corum. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Here he is on third and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. From his end zone, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, set now, first and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Room for him past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Stroud throwing here on first. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Again, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got it, it's complete to Collins. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Down to the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. The 50. 30. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
36. Texans 6. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Quick slant. That's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Stafford now on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a 31-yard play, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
It's now second
Great
and
play
10
defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now Stafford again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Lady!
Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
19 Texans. 118. What's up?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. The right side, Noel has it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Stroud now on 3rd. Lofts it deep right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
will line up for the 2-point
Here's Stroud again. And he will get across for 2, and that makes it a 12-point game. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He cuts it right. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll give to Corum on the option. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. He's trying another one deep. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams looking like they'll start this season with a win. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Williams on the option. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
21. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Hey. Drill right. 22.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 3-score game in the fourth. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Round throwing here on first. Has it downfield working the left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Rams are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now against the blitz. He lobs it deep middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Setting up the running back screen. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Yeah.